Matt, why don't you say your name for us?
Hi, my name is Matt Murray. I'm from Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Now, what did you think about the decision in Maine?
I was in a hotel room, in a hotel ballroom in Portland with 200 very dejected people, some of whom thought they were going to be given a right that they'd fought for decades. Some of them had been together for decades, and they thought they were finally going to be able to commit their entire lives formally and in the sight of the state of Maine to each other, and that right was taken away by the forces of hatred and bigotry last night.
So why are you here tonight?
I'm here tonight to show that I'm still with those people. I did a lot of canvassing this weekend. I was in Biddeford, Saco for 3-4 days, running around, knocking on doors, trying to get people to vote no. And yesterday afternoon, I had a walk packet. That's the folder they give you with the list of names that you've got to go out in a certain section. That my friend Robin had written a Post-it note on. It stuck to the cover. And the Post-it note says, it's about the walk packet, but I think it's appropriate. It says, "Go out again." And that's, I think, what I've still got the Post-it note. I'll have it framed, and I think that's what's important, that we all go out again.
Now, we met in Washington. What did you think of that march?
I thought that was excellent. I was torn because I knew as early as last May that we were going to have a fight in Maine. I knew that decision came down way too early. If it had come down a little later, we might have been able to avoid one of these referendums for a year. So I knew that October was going to be a busy month for the movement. But in the end, I decided that I wanted to go to that rally in Washington in March, and I was very glad that I did. 250,000 people. It ignited perhaps some fire in people.
It's amazing, wasn't it?
People met other people, networked, workshopped, everything that you could hope in a movement, and it was wonderfly well organized. We didn't have any fights, or we didn't come armed.
Now, how are you going to stay involved from here?
Well, I'm a member. I've got myself ankle deep or hip deep, depending on which group, in a number of groups, including Join the Impact Massachusetts here that sponsored this event this evening, and I'm working with Mass Equality with the Maine group. And we've got a fight going on. We've got a fight coming up in New York. We've got a fight coming up in New Jersey. John Corzine was not reelected yesterday, so he needs to. So if we're going to get marriage equality done in New Jersey, we've got to do it in the next couple months. If we're going to get it this session, we're not going to get it from the Republicans. We're not going to get it from the official political wing of hatred and bigotry. I'll go on. Did I just go on record saying that? I've run into enough of that.
Yeah,
I've run into enough of that, and they are. I got that from the people this weekend. I talked to a lot of good Mainers. I talked to a lot of Mainers, hundreds of Mainers, and so many people were very supportive, young and old. But I talked to a lot of people who believed the nonsense. I heard yesterday, I talked to a woman, a very well-dressed, educated woman in a nice suburb, who's about my age, 26 or so, and she said, "What next? Are we going to be marrying dogs?" And this woman is apparently educated, apparently well-dressed, but is all kinds of stupid. I mean, I will not mince words on that. If you believe the nonsense that Glenn Beck is saying, then you are an idiot, and, we should be watching you. Just in case, like we would with anybody who, has a sort of,
Is there anything you want to say directly to the YouTube world?
The YouTube world in general. I've said a lot of things to the YouTube world before, but specifically, anyone who's keeping up the fight, go ahead. And I'll get you a photocopy of that Post-it note. Go out again.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Thanks.